Dear viewers and listeners, if there are any listeners, allow me. Let us all put our hands together for Mommy Deb for bringing luxury to the show, Kampala Creme. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your first time seeing this amazing, beautiful, gorgeous face. My name is BOUGIE Jr. and make sure you do subscribe. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe, like this video, give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, turn your post notifications on. And I'm excited, I'm in a good mood because we're about to hit 2K, we're about to hit 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. And that sounds insane, guys. When I started this channel, I didn't even think I would make 1,000, but I did, thanks to you guys. And now I'm about to make 2,000. And also, thank you so much, guys, for the love on my recent video that I did, the challenge that I did with Zaira and Henry. And I guess if you guys haven't watched that, make sure you do go watch it and enjoy it, because I'm going to be giving you guys more of that content with your favorite celebrities, TikTok celebrities, I don't know, social media celebrities, I don't know what to call it, but yeah, I'll be giving you such contents. And as you guys can see by the title, I'm very excited, guys. As you guys can see by the title, in today's video, we're going to be talking about the overview of Kampala Creme. I know Kampala Creme has come to an end, and I don't know how to feel about it, but before I get emotional and all that, let's get into the video. First of all, I want to thank the entire Kampala Creme organizers, which is DSTV, Pearl Magic Prime, DSTV Uganda, and all the organizers that I don't even know and those that I know. Thank you so much, guys, for giving me a job, for enabling me do this and make a career sort of out of it. Because towards the end of, I've always wanted to have a YouTube channel, and towards the end of last year, I was like, I need to have a YouTube channel, but I didn't know what I wanted to talk about. I didn't feel like me doing random stuff, taking you guys on journeys with me. I didn't think that would be captivating enough and enticing enough for you guys to want to be part of my journey, part of my YouTube community, part of my YouTube channel. And Kampala Creme came along, and I was like, you know what, I have always been a fan of reality shows, and one show that I've watched back to back has always been Big Brother, and it is a 24/7 reality show. And because I have not always been able to watch it 24/7 live, I used to watch reviews. I used to watch this lady, she's called FSWG, Frankly Speaking with Gloria. I used to watch her reviews and I used to enjoy it. So when Kampala Creme came along, I was like, maybe I could be able to try and do this for Kampala Creme, and I did. And my first video has 12K views, guys. That is insane. You see, on other socials or TikTok or whatever, that may sound like a huge number to all of you, but 12K, even 1K on YouTube is a big deal. And I want to thank Kampala Creme. I want to thank the organizers. I want to thank DSTV, Pearl Magic Prime, because Kampala Creme is 80% the reason why I have 1,000 plus subscribers on YouTube, and why actually all my videos that have the review of Kampala Creme are above 1K views. And I just feel so grateful that I managed to think of this, and I was able to, you know, and here we are. I want to thank the organizers once again, because we've had reality shows in Uganda. We've had Manyanga, the Bobby Wine show. What was it called? I don't remember the name, forgive me, but I'll put it on the screen. We had the Bobby One show, we had Don't Mess with Kansime. What other reality show did we have? At the top of my head, those are the two that I could think of. And respectfully, none of those shows has been able to do what Kampala Creme has done, okay? So I feel like the kudos to the organizers. Everyone should thank the organizers, because for us, we be seeing these things as viewers, we be judging, we be saying, but we actually don't know how much they put in the production, in the even the choice of cast members. Like, there's a lot that goes into it, and I feel like they deserve their props. Like, you guys have done a good job. So I want to thank Kampala Creme for it being the first time of its kind. I mean, the others were reality shows, but not the reality show that has luxury, class, and comedy, drama, and everything that Kampala Creme has. So I feel like for our first time, this has been amazing. So let's get into the overview, guys. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about what I feel like worked in the show, what I feel like maybe didn't work and we can improve on, and the cast or the production can improve on. And I'm going to give a ranking of my favorite cast members from, I wouldn't say least favorite, but like from bottom to top. Yeah. Without even explaining too much, let's get into the things that went right with Kampala Creme. In my opinion, I feel like, especially in the African continent, for a reality show to work, it must include a few things, like 3 to 4 things, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, I don't know. But one of those things is definitely luxury. Because when to be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie, when I first heard of Kampala Creme, I was like, Manang, which cream are these guys even bringing? Like, what kind of luxury are you guys gonna bring? Bagena to Acacia, Bagena Korach, like, what are they exactly going to do? I was like, there's no way Ugandans that I know, because remember at the beginning of Kampala Creme, I didn't know who Mami Deb was, so I wasn't familiar with her lifestyle or anything. I knew Itania, I knew Zara Toto, and not to throw shade on them, but I don't think they live the high-end kind of lifestyle. Do you guys know what I mean? I feel like they're above average, but not the high-end. Do you guys know what I mean? And to be honest, in my opinion, I feel like that kind of lifestyle does not necessarily equate to luxury. Okay? Respectfully. Now, once again, allow me put my hands together for Mami Deb. Dear viewers and listeners, if there are any listeners, allow me, let us all put our hands together for Mami Deb for bringing luxury to the show Kampala Creme. Because let me tell you something, you see, 80% of all those get-togethers, all those dinners that Itania had with Mami Deb, like, it was all initiated by Mami Deb. It was all most of them were initiated by Mami Deb. Like, the others were just there to show up. And the others were just there to show up, which leads me into my other thing that I feel like this show did bring that was really amazing, and that is drama. The show had drama, and for drama, I have to thank Itania and Zahara Toto. Actually, Zahara Toto, then Itania. Zahara Toto is drama, is about how, I don't want to get into details because then the video will be so long, but if you guys haven't watched the reviews or anything and want to know Zahara's character in depth, go watch my other reviews, you will understand. But I feel like she really did bring drama, and Zahara's drama is like, you know, one Zahara's drama is the kind of drama you look at and just laugh. Like, you can't even get angry, like, you can't get mad, you just you're just like in wonder. So more of the drama. I feel like let me just to put it out there, I'm gonna give you a few headlines of the drama that we had. So at the beginning of the show, there was this drama between Baby Gloria and Mami Deb. That is the most annoying drama that I have ever seen of the BOUGIE, right? And I can't believe it took us for 3 full episodes. I feel like that was overdone, the BOUGIE thing. And then we had the Itania versus Zahara Toto. Now that one is the best drama of the show. Check out all the dramatic episodes, all the dramatic scenes from Kampala Creme. Most of them revolve around Itania and Zahara Toto's whatever they had going on. I don't know, the beef, the hatred, or whatever that was. And then we had Itania and Mami Deb versus Laika. And then in the very last episode, we had Mami Deb and Itania versus Zahara Toto and Laika Music. I love Kampala Creme. I'm gonna miss Kampala Creme, I swear. Okay, now with that being said, those two things, drama and luxury, I feel like Kampala Creme did really bring to the show, and I really appreciate them for that. So let's move on to, I feel like, a Chablam. What I feel like, I don't want to say what went wrong, but what was missing. Something that wasn't maybe looked into, and I feel like maybe should be looked into in the next season of Kampala Creme. I really hope there's another season of Kampala Creme. In my opinion, I feel like the conversations that are had off camera should not be brought on camera unless they're going to give us full details of what happened. Okay, so there is that incident that happened between the BOUGIE incident that happened between Baby Gloria and Mami Deb. I remember there is one point at which Baby Gloria was narrating, and she was like, oh, I went to Mami Deb's home and this and this and that, and that brought a whole ruckus of what happened there. And I was like, why are they now telling us these things that we didn't get to see? That was very annoying to watch. Another thing that really was annoying to watch in the same context of things happening off camera is that did you guys watch that incident of Mommy Deb and Itanya doing yoga, and then Mommy Deb goes, I heard from this one someone and someone and someone that you said that we feel intimidated by your beauty. And I'm like, who said though? Like, who said? If you're gonna come on camera and say this person did this and this and this said this, then if you're not gonna show us, tell us who said. Like give us something. Don't just come and say, because when you say that, regardless of the fact of whether it's true or not, we could say, if I allow it so gamba, it is imagined. You guys have just come up with that story just to create a storyline. Do you guys get what I mean? So I feel like if you're gonna come and say something that happened off camera, like at least say who said it or something, because then I was like, oh, so you also said I'm boring, and I'm like, but who told you? Like, we need to know who is the intermediate in this situation. I feel like that was really annoying in my opinion, and we could do better. If things are not done, if things are not talked about on camera, don't bring them on camera. If they're talked about off camera, don't bring them on camera unless you're showing us evidence and giving us making us feel part of the story. Because when you do that, then we feel excluded and we're just like, but who said? Okay, that is an overall of what went wrong and what went right in my opinion of the show. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, what you feel like Kampala Creme, and what you feel like went very right and that they did a good job. Okay, and we're gonna move on to the characters. I'm gonna be ranking my characters. You can also rank yours in the comment section, but I'm gonna be ranking, and this is my genuine opinion. Now I'm gonna be ranking out of 5 people. I'm gonna be ranking out of Mommy Deb, Zahara Toto, Itanya, Baby Gloria, and Leica Music. Unfortunately, number 5 for me is going to be Leica Music. I feel like it was a bit unfortunate and a disservice for Leica Music that she joined the show late. She didn't have anyone in her corner. She was fighting her battles alone. And the sole reason why I'm putting Leica Music in number 5 is, I don't know if I'm going to blame, if the person to blame for this is Leica Music or the production team, because this is the way Leica Music was framed on the show. Leica Music, I've never met her personally, I don't know her, but from what I see on the show, Leica Music is someone who is very narcissistic, self-obsessed. Because tell me why Leica Music was on the show judging everyone. Oh, your dress looks like this. Oh, you look like this. Talking about, oh, men. You know, someone who talks a lot, and especially, to put it into context, you know that one person who's always, oh, like, guys, I attract guys, this and this and this and this and this, and they have nothing to show for it, okay? Leica Music keeps talking about, oh, my music, and to be honest, you could name 50 artists in Uganda and you don't mention Leica's name, respectfully, okay? So, I'm just saying, like, for someone who talks a lot of bad things about other people, you should have something to show for yourself. Showing the things that she was saying, because she was just all talk and no action. She was talking about I'm an accountant and business this and business, but there is nothing to show for it. She could be all those things because I don't know her, but she had nothing to show for it. She was just saying. And what even made it worse is that other cast members, you see Itanya, Mommy Deb, and everyone, they were doing things for themselves. Zarato had her event, Itanya had her event, Mommy Deb was doing her thing, BOUGIE and everything. And Leica, we didn't get to see Leica anything. All we got to see was her in her sitting room doing music. And you can't be criticizing people when that is all you do. Like, I'm not saying that is all she does, but according to what you saw on the show, like, you cannot be talking all these negative things about other people and you have nothing to show for yourself. Like, if you're going to say Itanya doesn't know how to dress better. If you're going to say there is no champagne here, better be popping champagne every day. Like, that is what I'm saying. Like, you can't be worse than someone and then start. That is why Leica is in number 5. So no offense to her. I don't know if that is how she was framed in the show or that is who she really is as a person. But that is what we got to see. I got to see on the show. Number 4. Number 4, I'm going to be honest and say Baby Gloria. I'm one of those people that was very sad when Baby Gloria left the show, because from the get-go, from episode 1, she surprised me, because I knew Baby Gloria from social media to be a very calm, reserved person, and she came out to be this really bold and, you know, young lady. And I was really surprised and impressed by that. Someone who stood up for herself, and I was like, I didn't know Baby Gloria was this kind of person, because she even had that incident with Mommy Deb, the bougie thing that carried the season for 3-4 episodes. And I was really hurt that she left. The reason I'm putting her in number 4 is snitching on the show. Like, you cannot snitch. Like, it is a reality show. Some things are going to be real. Let's be honest. In a reality show, not everything is real. Some things are going to be scripted. Some things are not going to be scripted. Okay? And that is just the reality. That is just how it is. So for you to come and say they made me cry, they asked me to cry, like, no. She's a snitch. She snitched on the show, and that is why she's in number 4. But if it wasn't for the snitch her entire time on the episode, on the show, I really enjoyed it. I really loved it. But for her now to come and say they made me do this, they made me do this, they made me say this, like, no, she's a snitch. Like, you can't snitch on the show. That is why she's in number 4. In number three, I'm gonna say Zahara Toto. I'm sure some people watching would even put Zahara Toto last, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Zahara Toto is the definition of one woman, one man army. Zahara Toto is the kind of woman that is like Zahara Toto has flaws. She's a human being. She's flawed. She's very flawed, just like everyone else. The only disadvantage she has is her flaws get to be seen by everyone in public. But one thing I really admire about Zahara Toto, teyetaaga muntu kumugamba, like she doesn't need, I don't want to say she doesn't need people, but like she doesn't count on anyone. She does her thing, you know, like she's so independent on herself. Nti obola bashola Mommy Deb, like she used to count a lot on Itanya and Mommy Deb, they were like all together. Zahara Toto did her thing. She said what she wanted to say with her full chest, without fear of anyone, without fear, and I feel like that is something really admirable. Although hers is a bit extreme, but I feel like she didn't care whether Mommy Deb had money or not, whether anyone would hate her or not. She was just like, this is my reality and I'm going to live my life. And I feel like that is very bold of her to do, because some people would go on national TV and pretend and whatever. I'm not saying any of the cast members pretended, but I don't know. I feel like Zahara Toto was really herself on the show, and that is something that we need to applaud, because I'm sure the Zahara Toto you see on Kampala Creme is the Zahara Toto you will meet outside of Kampala Creme, and that is something to give credit to. So yeah, that is why Zahara Toto is my number 3. Number 2 for me is going to be Itanya. Itanya is literally the life of the party, and she was indeed the life of the show Kampala Creme. Like her drama, you know, one of the things that I really loved about Itanya is she used to speak my inner thoughts. You know, when you see, for example, when you see when you're watching the show, I remember there are some incidents when I used to see Zahara Toto do something, or like I do something, and in my head something pops up, but you know those intrusive thoughts that you can't say out loud. You would see the commentary, and Itanya is literally saying the same thing that you were thinking, and you're like, wow, we have the same brain. So I feel like many people, even the viewers, connected with her on that kind of level of, you understand me, I understand where you're coming from, like, you know. So I feel like that was really an amazing thing. And she really had the drama. Like, she's a funny character, she's the life of the party, like her energy is always up there. And another thing that really made me love Itanya is her vulnerability, to be able to share her experience on national TV, and you know, yeah. So yeah, I feel like Itanya did really do her part in terms of bringing humor to the show. Like, a reality show like that needed to have someone like her, and I feel like she deserves number 2. Number 1 is obviously gonna be Mommy Deb, because to be honest, I cannot imagine that show without Mommy Deb. Like, tell me one episode you watched and there was no Mommy Deb. Like, she was always in all the episodes, and I feel like I'm putting more emphasis on the luxury, because I feel like all that, like, Mommy Deb brought the luxury and everyone was just present while these luxurious events were happening. Do you guys know what I mean? I feel like Mommy Deb has been at the center of the entire Kampala Creme show. Like, I feel like she has done a really great job for someone we didn't know. Like, we knew Itanya. I didn't know Mommy Deb. I knew Itanya. I knew I knew everyone on the show besides Mommy Deb. But for her to, you know, be able to achieve such a huge audience and you know, be up there is just something amazing. So yeah, kudos to Mommy Deb. I feel like I should end this review there, guys. Although I'm gonna miss By the way, in the comments, let me know your order. Like I said, mine is Mommy Deb number 1, Italian number 2, Zara to number 3, Baby Gloria number 4, and Like a Music number 5. Let me know your order. And yeah, unfortunately, Kampala Creme has come to an end, and I just feel so grateful and thankful, and I feel so happy that I took on the chance, because I wasn't sure that I wanted to do this. I was like, I've never done this before. What if people abuse me? What if I disagree with a lot of people? What if da 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 da? And like, a lot was going on in my mind, but I was just like, let me just do it. And I did it, and the first episode was amazing. So I just want to thank Kampala Creme, DSTV, and everyone. Thank you so much, guys, for giving us such an amazing show, and for giving me the platform to do this and the opportunity to do this. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next. Oh, also, I'm gonna be bringing you guys more guests on my shows that I do. I'll be bringing you guys more challenges. So make sure you stay tuned into this channel. If you haven't subscribed, guys, I'm gonna make 2K subscribers. So if you haven't just subscribed, make sure you do subscribe right now, and I'll catch you guys in the next YouTube video. Adios. Mwah.